Alright, well, alright, let's see what I can do here on a Monday morning. Feed the hungry Steam Deck fans. Oh, by the way, hello viewers. Me again. Another beautiful day. Yep. Hope your five senses work. Health and strength is good or excellent. What? So let me get this straight. Marvel Rivals has 10 million players? Okay. So if Marvel Rivals have 10 million players, right? That means Concord should have went multi-platform. Yeah, just saying. I mean, 10 million players, I mean the Marvel Universe is big because it's a combination of like what? Star Wars fans, Star Trek fans, DC fans. So it's those combinations. So that might explain why the game got so many players, you know, playing it right now. And the good thing is about Marvel Rivals, it's on multi-platform, you know, so it's on portable, all the portable PCs, desktop and including desktop and laptop. So yeah, they're playing, man. Anyway, what do I got here? It says here, Marvel Rivals blow past 10 million players during launch week, and let's see here. Last week saw the release of multiple high live service games, and from them, Path of Exile 2 and Marvel Rival have emerged as clear victors. As the ARPG saw over 500,000 concurrent players at peak, but Marvel Rival was hot on its heels with 480,990 peak Steam players on Sunday night. Now the free-to-play hero shooter developer NetEase Games have announced that within just 3 days of launch, over 10 million players jumped in the Marvel game. And then it says, in 72 hours, we've reached an incredible milestone, 10 million players worldwide. The studio announced via social media earlier today, we want to extend our heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you. Let's ignite the battle together. And then it says the huge player count has been achieved across PC and console, though the developer has not given any details on the player split between the platform. Outside of the specific regional server issues, login multiplayer servers have been relatively stable for the launch too. And it says here, the title launched with 33 players. Heroes from the Marvel Universe split into 3 categories: Vanguard, Duelist, and Strategist, to offer a wide variety of combos. Moreover, the roster is set to increase with upcoming updates, iconic teams like X-Men, Fantastic Four, more attentions. Data miners have found files for heroes and villains such as Blade, Ultron, Emma, Frost, Jean Grey, Mr. Fantastic, Captain Marvels, and others so far. The game first season is set to land January 25th, kicking off a 3-month major update cycle. And it says Marvel Rival is currently available across PC, Xbox Series X, and PlayStation 5. Yeah. So if the updates is coming in January, that means you gamers, you got Spider-Man 2 to deal with in that month. Yeah. You portable PC fans are spoiled. Yeah, you are. Anyway, what else we got? Oh, speaking of Steam, what else we got here? It says Steam shattered concurrent player record with over 39 million online users. Valve PC Gaming Store has reached an all-time high in concurrent users, according to a SteamDB current count. The platform has surpassed 39 million concurrent users, peaking at 39,205,447 today. This is yet another record high, as previous one was 38 million users 3 months ago in September 2024. This means that 815 additional players are using Valve's platform. A closer look at most played games on Steam over the past 24 hours revealed the title that holds that player base is first place Counter-Strike 2. Yeah, the terrorist always wins, man. Anyway, it says here, which alone took of more than 1 million concurrent users. Counter-Strike 2 is followed by Dota, and it says a new Path of Exile bursts into third place in an impressive feat for developers. Grinding Gear Games, rounding out the newcomers. Marvel Rivals took fourth, argumenting its successful free-to-play launch with a 24-hour peak of 450,000 players, while Path of Exile 2 peaked at 149. Says here, the rest of the top performers are a mixed established juggernaut and fresh newcomers. Games like PUBG, Battlegrounds, Rust, Grand Theft Auto, and Call of Duty still manage to pull in a sizable crowd. What, Fortnite is not in the top 10? I'm shocked. Anyway, here's the list of the most played games on Steam in order of their ranking within the last 24 hours. Let's see what we got here. We got Counter-Strike 2, Dota 2, Path of Exile, Marvel Rivals, PUBG Battlegrounds, Rust, Grand Theft Auto 5, Call of Duty, Delta Force, and Banana. It says here, when numerous much anticipated games drop later in the holiday season, it's very likely that Steam active count will continue to get even higher, with the Indiana Jones and the Great Circle still on the horizon and the holiday season set to bring in a flux of new players. We believe the platform is poised to shatter another record in the coming weeks. Okay. No Fortnite in the top 10. I'm still shocked. All right. PUBG is in the top 10 on Steam, but not Fortnite. But no Fortnite. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see here. What else we got here on the gaming news here? Speaking of gaming news, let's see here. What's this? I think I seen something about Beyond Good and Evil. I seen something about Beyond Good and Evil, man, and why the game got canceled. Oh, speaking of which, what's this? Linux Mint. Let's see here. Linux Mint. Let's see. What's this? Linux Mint. What's this? Linux Mint 22.1 beta ISO now undergoing final testing. You Linux Mint users. Says here, Linux Mint 22.1 beta ISO now undergoing final testing. Says the Linux Mint team is testing the disk image of the upcoming version, which means it's not far away. Now, these will likely be beta version, which will be released to the public for 2 weeks of testing before the stable version is released. Linux Mint 22.1 likely preceding versions will feature Cinnamon, Mate, and XFCE edition, so that users have a decent amount of choices. The Common Edition will get a notable upgrade this time around because it ships with the new Cinnamon 6.4. Says Cinnamon 6.4 includes an improved dark theme and better contrast and new dialog boxes. If you want to take a look at some of the screenshots, please check out our previous coverage on Cinnamon 6.4. Says as a point release of the 22.x series, it will still be supported until 2029 undergoing to this version. It's not mandatory if you already have Linux Mint 2022, though you will be offered it, and the upgrade is usually seamless. And what else we got here? It says here, Linux Mint 22 was codenamed Wilma. Anyway, if the team sticks to tradition, 22.1 will also carry a female name. Begin with some possible code names that we see are Winifred, Winter, or Whitney. Once the beta has been released, we'll get an official statement of the Linux Mint team, who will call on its community to help test it. Sorry about that. About 2 weeks later, but it could be longer. The Linux Mint team will release the stable version and to open up the upgrade path for existing users. If you're still on Linux Mint 21 or older, this would be a good time to finally upgrade. Yeah. Alright, what else we got here? What else we got on the news front here? Gotta keep the news coming. Feed these hungry Steam Deck users. Anyway, let's see what do we got here. Okay, we covered that, covered that. Oh, really? All right, I gotta do Nvidia. I gotta do a video on Nvidia for you Nvidia lovers. Okay, we got you covered. What else we got here on the gaming news? Keep the news coming. Okay, we did that already. Now, I saw something on I think it was PC Games. I think it was PC Games In. Talks about Beyond Good and Evil. Okay. Let's see here. Here we go. Yeah, got you guys covered. Listen to this. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is a victim of problems between managers, ex-dev says. Rayman creator and former Ubisoft veteran Michel Ancel says Beyond Good and Evil 2 development struggle due to management disagreement. Says Rayman creator and Beyond Good and Evil director Michel Ancel say the sequel Beyond Good and Evil 2 has struggled throughout the development due to problems between managers. Ancel comment comes after he left Ubisoft amid allegations of toxic management in 2020 while working on the highly anticipated sequel. Beyond Good and Evil 2 has been in development at Ubisoft for over a decade, yet it still doesn't have a firm release date. Okay, says here, originally announced in 2008, Beyond Good and Evil 2 has spent the last 16 years in a state of uncertainty, delays, rumors, official announcement, and the leaks have circulated around BGE 2. In that time, with the Beyond Good and Evil 2 release date as uncertain as over, in a new interview, Ancel says that Beyond Good and Evil 2 has been marred by a clash between passion and the issues between leadership. Says here, the following excerpt have been machine translated into English from the original French interview with Super Pourvier. Says, so I get this here. Come on now. It says here, on certain projects we give ourselves very important challenge, and we bring teams on board with passion, but without knowing how long and complex the path will be, Ancel explained. Passion is a fabulous energy, but it can also lead to clashes between enthusiasts. Says here, on BGE 2, for example, there were too many problems between managers. The artist director wanted to constantly redo everything. The game director wanted to make a generated dungeon game, and I dreamed of a space adventure. We simply couldn't agree, and the game director took the project in other direction. Says here, Ancel left Ubisoft Beyond Good and Evil and Beyond Good and Evil 2 development and the game industry as a whole in 2020 to work at Wildfire Sanctuary. At the time, the French newspaper Liberation alleged that Ancel was under investigation by Ubisoft for a toxic management style, which the development team confirms. In the end, this is all a matter of passionate leaders who did not agree. Ancel continues, I believe that for some time now, these people have been let go, and the project has found a certain balance with new leaders. These management concerns are, of course, very damaging for the teams. All this shows that indeed it is not simple. A lot of ego and a lot of issues with human management that can clearly be improved. And then it says here, whoops. It says here, there was not a single big bad. Come on now, let me start that over. There was not a single big bad guy, but a number of key concerns unresolved at the level of these responsible, of which I was one. I have my share of responsibility, and I should have defended the project better. It says, being more present and more conciliatory with the collaborators. More recently, Ubisoft confirmed that its Montpellier and Milan branch have started exploring a potential comeback for Rayman, with Ancel returning as a consultant on the project. as Insider Gaming Report also alleged that Ansel involvement with this new Rayman project has cast a less than popular light on its development. And then it says here, while we wait for Beyond Good and Evil 2 to release, we've got all the upcoming PC games to watch out for alongside the best PC games to play right now. So, a clash of egos, huh? When it comes to game development, huh? Well, you know, I think the whole development team should have like, okay, should have stayed with the original creator, you know, should have stayed with Ansel, you know, because they were on the path going in one direction, but then when you got another clash with another person now, you know, it divides the team, you know. So the team should have like cast a a vote, if you want to call it that, and then went from there, you know. But that's what happens at Ubisoft, because this ain't the first situation where, you know, they had a project that they were working on, and all of a sudden the project got the project got canceled because this manager took it this way, and then they let it go. Then another manager comes and take it this way, another one comes and take it that way. So yeah, that's a part of the game industry, man. You got to work as a one cohesive unit, you know, when it comes to game development. You know, you got to have one chief, and then all the Indians follow. Yeah. Anyway, let's see here. What else we got here on the gaming news? What's this? Okay. Anything else? Anything else? So Fortnite OG has bots. Path of Exile. Let's see here. What else we got? Okay. Yeah, there's so much news going on, man, with this. Let's see with PCs. Got to stay on top of it. All right, what do we got? Let's see what I can pull through here. Let's see. Path of Exile. We did that. Okay, what's this? Ichko store was taken down by Funko due to trash AI-powered pushing reports. I mean, they need a change. Says here, this was an interesting one to come back to today. Game store Ichko was taken offline recently due to a bogus phishing report to our registrar. For people who don't understand how a website works, there was no issue with their data on their actual hosting server. The problem was with the web address. Their domain register disabled their domain name Ichko directly due to what Itch said was a bogus phishing report. And then it says here, speaking in social media posts on Blue Sky, the official Itch account said, "I kid you not, Ichko has been taken down by Funko Pops because they use some trash AI-powered brand protection software called Brand Shield that creates some bogus phishing report to our register." And then it says, "I want my name," who ignore our response, just disable the domain. In a follow-up post on Twitter, they didn't post this to Blue Sky. The Itch account mentioned also, for transparency, we did take the dispute page down as soon as we got the notice because it's not worth fighting stuff like that. Regardless, our registrar automate system like the kick to disable the domain since no one reads our confirmation of removal. Says here, it seems to be backed up now. What does this highlight? How things like this should be manually reviewed. First, automated systems should not be able to take down such high-profile, long-running website like Itch. There's a lot of problems with how this was handled by both Funko brand / Shield and I Want My Name. It's an ongoing long-running problem across the whole web. The thing can be taken down so easily without confirmation anywhere. The whole takedown system is just full of flaws and gets abused all the time. Just look at YouTube. People have complained about it for years. Wow. Well, YouTube, Funko, we all got a responsibility, you know? We really do. Alright, what else we got here on the gaming front? Let's see, minimalist minigame field survival city builder Dawn Folks get a release date on and new demo. It says Dawn Folks from developer Darren Keller is absolutely lovely, a minimalistic survival city builder, which each tile having a minigame, really unique and you need to keep an eye. The developer recently revealed it's going to launch on February 13th, which will have full native Linux support. There's even a brand new expanded demo you can try, and it says more about it. In Dawn Folks, you will explore an uncharted medieval fantasy world, manage resource build cities and survive against many dangers. Mini games adds a new unique challenge supporting your people. The better you are at mini games, the more resource you get and the more likely your community will weather the darkness. Every choice matters as you explore the different strategies and play the style in Dawn Folks. Okay. Alright. And it says Dawn definitely definitely keen to play this one. What a gem. Dawn Folks release February 13, 2025. Where to buy? Steam. Alright, what else we have here on the news? Let's see here. Let's see here, what's we got? Okay, what is EA up to? Let's see here. EA pledged another 23 accessibility patent for the public, royalty free to use. Says here, EA did another actual genuinely great thing here. They've expanded their previous patent pledge for game developers to use without problems. Their original pledge a few years ago includes the open source Fontic tool along with 6 accessible patents for public use, which they can expand in 2023 to include more patents for developers to use. This has expanded once again to include another 23 patent focus on accessibility that developers are free to use. And then it says these newly pledged patent covers technologies to improve speech recognition, generate more personalized speech, and simplify the use of speech recognition technology in computing and game device. Among other things, these patent accessibility technology could be used to improve the gameplay experience for players who have speech disability or who prefer or need assistance with verbally expressing themselves. They should make it possible for those players' speech to be more effectively recognized and reflect in-game in a way that is representative of their emotion, language, speaking style. And it says, on top of that, they've also open source Iris plugin for Unreal Engine, also allowing in-engine use of EA photo sensitivity analyst tech, Iris, which was previously open source. What does it actually mean? EA allows the use of all the list patent royalty free, so they will not go after any game developer that choose to implement features the patent describes. And then it says it's good to see patent be used in this way. Many companies use patents to go after other companies, so it's quite refreshing to see a publisher as big as EA stock them up to not just protect themselves but others too. Well, EA is doing some good in the gaming community. They are. Anyway, but they still got to address the whole anti-cheat situation. You know, with Apex Legends being broken, they got to answer that. But anyway, what else we got here? Let's see here on the news front. Let's see here. What's this? OBS Studio 31 released with the first party YouTube chat features new NVIDIA filter and Linux improvement. says OBS Studio has a brand new stable release available. The awesome free and open source video capture tool OBS Studio 31.0.0 is out now. This release went live on December 7th. Then it says from the release notes, the main new features are add NVIDIA blur filter and background blur, add preview scroll bar and zoom and /scale indicator, add version 2.10 format support, the AJA device capture, add Amazon IVS service integration, add QSV AV1 screen content coding, enable first-party YouTube chat feature, and it says there's various other improvements and fixes, including some tweaks for Linux client, like change display window capture on Linux to not capture implicitly, impress screensaver inhibit function on Linux in Flatpak. Then it says disable the current unsupported built-in automatic screen switcher when using Wayland on Linux. Fix 2 crashes with the QSV encoder on Linux. Fix a crash on Linux when importing a scene collection created on Windows. The change to display window capture is a nice one that will stop it automatically capturing a window without you directly telling it to. Something that has been a problem for a long time. At the time of writing, the FlatHub package has not been updated. Hopefully soon, since it's been a few days since the release. Okay, alright. What else we have here? Anything else? Yeah, on the news. What's this? Let's see, our Raspberry Pi 500 and Raspberry Pi monitor are available now. And let's see here. Just in time for the holiday season, Raspberry Pi have launched 2 new bits of hardware for you tinkers with Raspberry Pi 500 and official Raspberry Pi. And this is the Raspberry Pi 500 is a refresh off their popular all-in-one PC Raspberry Pi 400, now powered by Raspberry Pi. The official specs. Let's see here. Whoops. Let's see if I can get this here. The official specs are 2.4 gigahertz quad-core 64-bit ARM Cortex A76 processor, 8 gigs of LPDDR4X, 4267 SD RAM, video code 7 GPU support, OpenGL ES 3.1, Vulkan 1.3, dual 4K pixel 60 HDMI display output, dual band 802.11, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.0, 2x 3.0 port, that's USB, supporting simultaneous 5 gig operation, 1 USB 2.0 port, gigabit Ethernet, Horizon 40-pin Raspberry Pi, GPIO connector, and yeah, it says here, as for Raspberry Pi monitor, it's a 15.6 full HD IPS panel with a 45% color gamut and 80% viewing angle. You'll get a pair of 1.2 W speaker, a fold-away stand, VESA mounting point, and a power via USB. It can be powered directly by Raspberry Pi 2, although the brightness gets limited to 60, volume to 50%. And then they say with these launches, they've also now reduced the price on the Raspberry Pi 400 from $70 to $60, and the Raspberry Pi 400 personal computer kit from $100 to $80. They're also now bundling a micro SD card with Raspberry Pi 400. Yeah, for you Raspberry Pi lovers. And you know Raspberry Pi gets updated when it comes to Linux. You know that. They sure do. Alright, now, what else we got here? What's this? Anything else? Anything else? Let's see, what's this then? Okay. That is, I think that is that. Gotta keep you guys in the loop. Let's see here. What else we got on the gaming news here? Gotta keep you guys in the loop, man. Put something out. Feed the viewers. Oh yeah. Marvel Rivals, man. Game took off. Pal World took off. Yeah. So game industry is flourishing. That's for sure. Even though the industry might have up and downs, the game industry is growing, man. And we're in the holiday season now. People are playing right now. So yeah. What's this? Okay. What's this? What's this? Okay, anything else? Keep moving. Alright, I think that's that. Anyway, that's all the news I got to report. And I always keep you guys in the loop. Have fun on your portable PCs. Whether you're using the Odin, the Oxo, Logitech, Orange Pi, whether you're using what's that, a GP10 I think, ANEO, the 1X GPD, whether you're using the MSI Claw, Lenovo Legion Go, Asus ROG, and the Steam Deck, whether you're using laptop or desktop, have fun gaming, you know. It's the holiday season, you know, so keep your storage in check, you know, on your portable desktop. You can add as much storage as you want. Laptop is the same. Portable PCs now, when it comes to the internal, those handhelds, that 2 terabytes of storage is really important, because that's for like system updates and all the Protons you use, the Creo, your Chikai, all those apps that you use. That's what it's for. But you want to put your games like on a SD card, and then if you got the docking station with the external SSD support, that's another way. But then with the docking station now, you can mount another hard drive to it, or more. So yeah, and then go on from there. But keep your storage in check, man, because updates, they just rolling in, and then new games are coming in. So yeah, all over the place, heading to your handheld. So updates are always coming in, man. So always keep your storage in check on these portable PCs. Other than that, man, have fun, man. But I'll keep you guys in the loop. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Nice talking to you people again. Crystal Star Wars such a thing. Or Dark Section. Oh, go. Peace. Oh. We're done.